Welcome back, adventurers, to another spooky year here at Oogie Boogie Bash at DCA. As always, we have a ton of fun when we come to Oogie Boogie Bash. We get to dress up. I mean, look at this. I'm Monsters University faculty this year. But there's also a couple new things to be on the lookout for, including your villains and a guest appearance.
Hello, and how may I serve you today?
As you can see, we have our very own Chick-fil-A member ready to serve up all our villains tonight.
Yes, I'm bringing all the chicken, and they're bringing all the sweets, so it's going to be a whole lot of chocolate and chicken tonight.
Sounds pretty good to me. We always have a ton of fun going through the treat trails, meeting our villains and their encounters, and it's always exciting when there's new villains added to the roster. So this year is no different. There's also going to be the parade and Villains Grove, so what are we waiting for?
Let's get to work.
And welcome to Dream Park.
Yeah, they did. All right. Special event.
All right.
We're in. Chick-fil-A is in the house.
But just like that, you get the wristbands, you get your candy bag, and you are in to the Oogie Boogie Bash. But first things first, when you come into Oogie Boogie Bash at DCA, there are a ton of things to choose from. Villains Grove, your treat trails, your villain encounters. But I think one thing everyone should do is at least take advantage of the Sanderson Sisters while we have them. So Minnie, Daisy, and Clarabelle are over here in Hollywood Studios and feeling very spooky with their bubble cauldron and all that. So I usually recommend that because it's a longer line, and that's what we're gonna wait in first, so we can just knock that out, check it off our list.
Well, we'll actually have the secret ingredient for your potion for eternal beauty, okay? It's a Chick-fil-A sandwich right there, right there.
Whoa!
Yes. Thank you. We can talk later, okay?
All right, big smiles right here. Thank you,
I'll bring
sisters.
some for everybody. Don't eat the cows.
Why don't you eat yourself?
Right down here for me.
Let's not eat Clarabelle tonight. How about that? Let's not.
We're not. Just chicken.
So I guess that means Donald's safe, because, is Donald considered poultry? I think so. So I hear you found the Sanderson Sisters Secrets Potion?
Yes, for eternal beauty. And they loved it so much that they took my sandwich.
I mean, if you're handing them out, I would take a sandwich too.
I mean, they gotta pay, but that's all right. It's for a good cause. That's what Chick-fil-A is all about.
Now, I do think it would be a little rude if we didn't meet our host of the evening. So we're gonna visit Oogie Boogie at the Animation Academy building. I forgot what it's called, but we're gonna go inside and get some candy. They did give us the small bags. We have a Chick-fil-A bag as well to put some candy in, but I brought a backup, so if we run out of space, we are good. I got it covered.
Let's get boogie! Oogie Boogie!
Ladies and gentlemen,
He doesn't care.
welcome to my land.
So what we got on the first treat trail? What's in the bag?
We got some sun chips, goldfish, Twix, and a whole bunch of other goodies. Now I tried to offer Oogie Boogie a Chick-fil-A sandwich, but he wasn't having it. He must not like chicken.
What? He's probably just never had Chick-fil-A. He doesn't know what he's missing. Now, depending where you are in the park, you might want to make your way over to Grizzly Peak Airfield because there's going to be a special surprise for this year. There's a new villain. And that villain is an old villain from a movie called Roger Rabbit. Maybe that's not the actual movie, but it's from the Roger Rabbit movie. And I don't remember that much from when I was a kid, but Judge Doom, we're going to pay him a visit and see what he's doing to all these tunes that he's rounded up. So last year, this was the trail for Maleficent, if I remember correctly, and they completely redone it and made it red instead of like the green and purple from Maleficent. So now Judge Doom lies at the end of this trail.
The question is this: the shoe is but a means to an end. The show tunes what happens when they disobey the law. I'm here to tell you that no tune is above the law. And if any tune thinks that they're above the law, Since I've had Toontown under my jurisdiction, my goal has been to rein in the antics. And the only way to do that is to make Toons respect the law. What do the Toons say? Everyone has a laughing place. Well, not anymore. These are no kid gloves, people. This is how we handle things down in Toontown. And if you don't like it, too bad.
You know, all this seeing tunes get dissolved in toxic waste is working up an appetite for something sweet. So let's go to Smoke Jumpers.
Look at that.
Wow.
Haunted Parfait, man. Cherry shake.
Doesn't look like a frosted lemonade, sir.
That's a spoon.
Over at Smoke Jumpers, you will find this delectable ice cream treat just in time for spooky season, and it is called the Haunted Forest Ice Cream Parfait. Cherry shake, chocolate sauce, brownie crumbles. Delicious. It's very nostalgic. Reminds me a lot of the cherry ice cream I used to eat as a kid. There's vanilla ice cream with cherries in it. This is a very nostalgic treat right here. It doesn't really have anything like fall flavored, I guess. Like there's no pumpkin. It's cherry, chocolate, brownies. Still good, but if you're looking for a fall treat, this isn't it. Still worth it though.
Yeah. Now I'm not usually a fan of fruit flavors when it comes to ice cream and stuff, but it's a shake and I like shakes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, brownie crumble. I definitely taste the pumpkin in there for sure. Just kidding, there's no pumpkin in here. It's all cherry. This might be a wait on it for me. I don't know if I'd see myself getting this again if I came back to Oogie Boogie.
But is it better than a frosted lemonade?
Alright, maybe a tiny bit. Yes, maybe a tiny bit. Chick-fil-A approved.
If you keep walking past Smoke Jumpers Grill, past Grizzly Peak Airfield where Judge Doom is, and then around the corner to where Grizzly River Rapids Run is, then you will find a very spooky ambiance for the next trick-or-treat trail we're gonna hit. And suddenly a very familiar place looks unfamiliar. We have all this fog and lighting setting the scene for the next trick-or-treat trail, which is right behind the Grizzly River Rapids Run. It's Mother Gothel, and we just loved her so much, and Mother knows best, so let's go pay her another visit.
Whatever soup she wanted. You know, it took me 4 days to get the parsnips for that hazelnut soup in a tower for 18 years, and you know why I did that? To protect her. Because this world is cruel and selfish.
You're a good mother.
That's right.
Mother knows best.
Of course I do.
Listen to your mother.
So we finally made our way past Grizzly Peak Airfield through Grizzly River Rapids and heading over now to Pixar Pier to visit a couple more villains, and we just need to get more candy overall. I think we've been kind of skimping on the candy. We've been just having too much fun otherwise, getting photos and video and whatnot.
They need bigger candy bars.
They need to give us full-size candy bars, full-size candies, full Snickers, full Twix. That's
No
what we
more
need.
goldfish.
I like the goldfish. What? This is a nice walk though, because it's very well lit with all the purple lights from the Incredicoaster, and all these Paradise Gardens lights. It perfectly sets the mood for who we're gonna go see next. Mr. Lotso, sir, we have a special request. We wanted to know if we can get upgraded to the kindergarten room. You gotta think about it? Yeah? Doable? Yes, yes. We have a treat for you.
Yes, a treat for you. This is a special ingredient passed down for generations. Millions of people consume this.
You want him to have it? I can hold it for him.
Hold it for him? Alright. Oh. Give a love.
Thank you. We'll see you for the first day of school. First day. All right.
Let's get
It'll be used tonight.
There we go. We sold some Chick-fil-A sauce today. Win.
Man, that was probably the longest character line we had to wait in so far tonight. I mean, minus the Sanderson Sisters, because we started waiting for them before the event, but this one, Lotso, the line looks short, but don't let it deceive you. That took a while. But it was worth it, except I'm a little sad. I didn't get to smell if he actually smelled like strawberries. I missed it. Did you smell the strawberries?
You know, I did smell something. I don't know if it was on the suit directly, or it could have been just a mist in the air. Maybe someone went around spraying some perfume or something, but it did smell pretty strawberry-ish, I'd say.
Now we're gonna try to get over to the edge of Pixar Pier just so we can catch a little glimpse of the Halloween parade tonight, because the last one is at 10 o'clock. But that's not the priority. The priority is the next villain we want to see, which is brand new this year in a brand new area called San Francisco. And you might recognize him if you've ever seen the movie Big Hero 6. So let's go pay a visit to our friend Mr. Callahan. Whoa! This is the first time I've gotten to walk on the San Francisco Bridge. Obviously, the bridge part hasn't actually changed, but this has all changed and it's brand new.
Look at that. Steel, baby.
Crazy. They imported this all the way from San Francisco. How did they do it? How? I think it was the Microbots. The Microbots must have helped.
They did it by boat and planes.
Microbots. The line is surprisingly short. It's a trick-or-treat trail, given that it's a new villain. I'm surprised. But there we have it. Yokai himself, surrounded by his Microbots. What? You switch bags?
Yeah. Yeah, got a rep. Got a rep.
You look intelligent. You haven't seen this Big Hero 16 here tonight, have you? I happen to be looking for them. It's not that I have anything against them personally, it's just they've chosen to stand in my way.
See, when Mr. Callahan is talking about using the Microbots for justice, then he doesn't seem so much like a villain. So, is he a villain? Is he really a villain? He just wants to, he wants his daughter back.
Sounds like a nice guy to me.
Yeah, I mean, a couple Microbots, ain't gonna hurt no one. He gave us candy too. So how can he be a villain if he gave us candy? Tell me that. With everything going on at Oogie Boogie Bash, if you can make time to watch the Frightfully Fun Parade, it's always worth it. There are 2 showings, and it's usually better to go to the later ones because then there's more viewing area available, but whatever works for your schedule. Because then right after the parades, you can just hop onto a trick-or-treat trail like we're doing right now at the Hyperion Theater.
The bag's getting full.
Thank you. I've had to empty this bag out like 3 times to make more room. So these things fill up. Don't let the size deceive you. Trick or treat. Thank you.
It's him, oh my gosh. I would love to take his order.
Remember me. Though I have to say goodbye, remember me. Don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night you're apart. Remember me. Though I have to travel far, remember me. Each time you hear a sad guitar,
Ernesto knows how to draw a crowd. He can sing, he can play that guitar. The only thing that would have made that performance complete was a Chick-fil-A original sandwich and some sauce. That's what I'm saying.
While Michael was being enticed by Ernesto's performance, one of the cast members saw me in my uniform and my costume, and she said, "Can I get some Polynesian sauce?" And I said, "Yeah, give me 1 minute." And then I pulled it out, I gave her Polynesian sauce, and she gave me extra candy. You missed it, Michael, you missed it.
I mean, when Ernesto de la Cruz is performing for you at Oogie Boogie Bash, then, I mean, can you really compete with that? So pick your sides, people. But I think we can all agree that any Oogie Boogie Bash needs to end with one thing and one thing only, and that's Villains Grove. This is a first though. I don't think we've ever been like one of the last ones out of the Grove though. We're about to go through the, what is it called? Into the Great Beyond.
Oh yeah.
Going to the Great Beyond. There they go. There they go. Oh no, she's coming back. Oh, she just came back from the Great Beyond.
Did it.
There you go. Went through the Great Beyond. Came through on the other side. She went. Are you going through the Great Beyond?
I already went through.
You already went through.
Yep. Disney Cast Life. Love y'all.
She's probably been through the Great Beyond a couple times. Probably ain't the first. 5 hours may seem like a lot of time, including the 3 hours bonus that they give you before the event starts. But in all honesty, there's never enough time to do everything you want to do here at Oogie Boogie Bash.
Never. The time just flies by, leaving you asking, where did the time go?
Between all the villains and the parade and Villains Grove, there's just too much to do, not enough time. So that's why you got to really prioritize, especially because the lines for the rides can be short, but the lines for the villains, whew, those will add up quick.
Especially with the Sanderson Sisters, took us an hour, but by the end of the night, the line was super short.
Yeah, so make sure to hit those characters that you want to see during the parades, because that's when is the best time. They're the shortest, and you get to really see them with all the lights on. It's really spooky.
But I'm glad I got to see Ernesto de la Cruz, Lotso, and the new characters that they brought out this year.
Yep. Judge Doom, Yokai, make sure you see him. I think Lotso was new this year as well, but I think we've seen him before at other times. But make sure to see the new ones. Villains Grove is always a must, but pick your favorites. There's a lot to do, not a lot of time to do it. So thanks for joining us on this Dream Park adventure, and we hope to see you on the flip side.
Thanks, everybody.